Well, in case you missed it, Democrats want to talk Epstein and Trump, and they might be careful and get what they wished for, because the president wants Attorney General Pam Bondi and the FBI to investigate Jeffrey Epstein's involvement with them, their relationship with top Democrats, including Bill Clinton, Larry Summers, Reid Hoffman, and J.P. Morgan Chase. In a Truth Social post, the president said, "This is another Russia scam with all arrows pointing to the Democrats. Records show that these men and many others spent large portions of their life with Epstein and on his, quote, island." Stay tuned. To discuss all this, let's welcome in Jonathan Gilliam, former FBI agent, former Navy SEAL, and author of Sheep No More, and Nicole DeBoard, criminal defense attorney and former prosecutor. So, Jonathan, start with you. How should the FBI comply with the president's request? I believe the old saying is follow the money. Is that what we're going to see here?
Well, I agree, but I think they should follow all the evidence that has been collected about Epstein all this time. I mean, there is a plethora of evidence out there, not only federal, but also from when he was down in Florida, and he had charges down in that arena as well. And I think that the reality is the evidence that is out there will lead you. But what people have to understand is, as investigations expand, it's not just the evidence that you have and that's where you stop. The evidence will lead you to other evidence if there is a crime there. And I think in most cases where Jeffrey Epstein was concerned, there was crime. It may not have been as explosive as a lot of people would think, but I believe that it would lead to other crimes that haven't even been talked about and people that might have been involved. And we need to know, I think this has not been talked about. Not just did people visit the island, but is there any sign that these people were put in a position of compromise where they could be used by Epstein, where they could be controlled by Epstein or other entities? That is something that we also need to look for.
Yeah, Nicole, so Attorney General Pam Bondi responded to the president's post, and she put on X, quote, "Thank you, Mr. President. Southern District of New York U.S. Attorney Jay Clayton is one of the most capable and trusted prosecutors in the country, and I've asked him to take the lead. As with all matters, the department will pursue this with urgency and integrity to deliver answers to the American people." So SDNY, the Southern District of New York, specializes financial crimes, organized crime, a lot of good things there. Is this the right way to go with this investigation?
You know, I think turning it over to federal prosecutors and the FBI and people who can actually investigate the details of these claims is exactly the right way to go. The thing about an investigation is that you cannot predict where it will go. This is something that investigators have to find out by digging for the facts and trying to learn what they can about everyone, no matter which side of the political aisle they are on. So when people ask for an investigation, they need to understand that that investigation is going to go into all of the facts, not just some of the facts.
Yeah, can I say one thing about
Jonathan,
what Nicole
real
just
quickly
said?
wanted to Go ahead.
Yeah, I think what she just pointed out is very important, because where investigators go, you cannot determine that, because you can have an assumption or a theory, but the evidence is going to lead you. And that's been my problem with the way this has been handled, is that they say, no, the evidence doesn't show anything, or there's nothing here. But we have seen no real true investigation that follows deeper past what they have. Okay, you have this evidence, but let's investigate further and see what else is there. To my knowledge, we've never been shown that that occurred.
You know, folks, I thank God for my wonderful wife, my kids, my country, the greatest nation ever. And Americans like you who believe in the truth, the Chris Salcedo Show will never stop fighting for you.
The Chris Salcedo Show, for the news you need to know.